This is about to sound so dark and depressing, but hear me out. I haven't felt more isolated and alone ever before in my entire life, and it has nothing to do with quarantine. It really doesn't. That's the sad part. It's just like finding people aren't really your friends and all that. You know, friendships, relationships, it's about everything. Family, friends, whoever. Just people's true colors showing, choosing not to deal with it and be around it, you know? So, really nobody to even so much as text anymore. It's pretty sad, actually. It's hard on the anxiety and depression, but, you know, it is what it is. I just was thinking that, though, like, I've never felt more isolated and alone. It doesn't even have anything to do with this quarantine. It doesn't, even if everything was open and... No, never been more isolated and alone. It's pretty sad. But here we are. Moving on. It's okay. No, but really I know it is, though. It's just sad and depressing. You could think about that too, though. It's something to think about, like if you feel isolated and all that. You couldn't even think, like, maybe it's not the quarantine. Maybe it's just maybe you've been around the wrong people. Maybe you've even been like partying with people or something, so now that when you're actually on quarantine you don't actually talk and have friendships with them. You know what I mean? I think it's a time to really find yourself and see who you really are and what you really want out of life, and then you'll have a better idea for once you get out of quarantine and you can find new people to hang out with and go places with and all that. That's just a thought. That's what I've been thinking a lot of lately. Like, it has nothing to do with the quarantine. It's just a matter of they're not for me, I'm not for them, you know what I mean? And it's like I'd rather be by myself. I would. And it's a nice thing to feel that way, because it used to feel like I had to have someone or else there was definitely something wrong with me, but that's not true. Oh yeah, there's a lot wrong with me, don't get me wrong there, but there's a lot wrong with them too. How they treat you, how they talk to you, when they talk to you, if it's only when it's convenient for them, you know. Take this time to evaluate the people in your life too. Honest.